And so, folks, welcome to the official page of the Ministry of Public Works. We're currently in Lofa County at the border between Bong and Lofa County, where an 81-kilometer of road has been constructed by the government of Liberia from funds from our international partners, the Badia Fund, the Kuwaiti Fund, the OPEC Fund, and so on. They capped $72.8 million. And so the president of the Republic of Liberia has just arrived at the ceremony and is about to take a seat. And the dedication will go on in a few minutes. And it is not just a dedication ceremony that is being carried out by the president of the Republic of Liberia. Also, the president will be breaking ground for the construction of two major projects from Salayea to Konia and from Zorzor to Yeala. Those two projects are significant boosters to Liberia's economy, and they are meant to edge on Vonjaman to connect Gbarnga city to Vonjaman city, which will in turn enhance economic activities, enhance economic productivity capacity. It will bring the two people together, will enhance artisanal farmers' operations, helping them to bring their produce to larger markets and connect the peoples of Bong and Lofa counties in a very special and inexplicable way. And so we are currently here. It's a big event today. I've seen members of the legislature, members of the cabinet, they're all here present. I've seen members of the diplomatic corps. I've seen members of the fourth estate, stakeholders from Bong and Lofa counties, the youth, the women organizations, religious and traditional leaders have all assembled here to grace this auspicious occasion, because you can see and tell from their faces and their interactions, their body gestures, that they're all excited about today's program, witnessing something very fundamentally new to their county, where road construction is taking place at an unprecedented speed, something they've never witnessed in many years in post-war Liberia. So today, I've just seen the arrival of the Minister of Public Works. He has just arrived. The arrival of the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala is also here. I'm seeing other officials of government as well. I'm seeing the Deputy Minister of Public Works, Prince D. Tamba Sr. He is the Deputy Minister for Technical Services at the Ministry of Public Works. He has taken a seat. I've seen Senator Yeala has also taken his seat. And there are a host of other people whose name I may not necessarily call. But we have cross-section of stakeholders here. And of course, the audience is well seated. And I see our people are jubilantly awaiting the president's arrival at the program. He has already arrived. He's been taken in the waiting room, trying to adjust the transition possibly. So the road we are speaking about is 81 kilometers of road. This road brings life to this part of Liberia, in northern part of Liberia. It's an artery that has come to the northern part of Liberia, connecting Gbarnga City to Salayea in Lofa County. 81-kilometer of road, and we are currently situated at the border of Bong and Lofa counties, and both counties are here largely represented by their superintendents. A few minutes ago, we had a lengthy interaction with the superintendent of Lofa County, and he expressed his excitement as well as his people's excitement regarding the road that has been constructed. And so if you would just take a look, this is a picture of how the road looks. From this side is Lofa County, where you are currently viewing. And so if you were to turn the camera gently, just turn gently. You look this side, of course, you see the famous Lofa Bridge that borders Bong and Lofa counties. This is the main border. The program is being held on the Lofa side of the border, right here, a facility constructed by Thomas Fowler. It is his facility, and the program is being held here, right adjacent the police station that faces the main road. And of course, if you were to look across the road, you see citizens from all walks of life, from the communities, nearby communities, are all seated because the seating capacity has been exhausted. The seating capacity has been exhausted, and we have huge security presence here as well. You see, everyone is here, and the citizens are celebrating. A few minutes ago, we saw a group of young people jubilantly singing and celebrating the coming of the program. So we walk back to the program session. We walk back to the program session to give you a broader view. I see cultural performers have all assembled here, and I see traditional leaders are all walking in. Apparently, they're very sad, and they are in high spirit to witness this very important occasion. Not only are they excited about the role, but they are also excited about the pending groundbreaking that is to take place to extend the road further beyond Salayea, where it currently stands, to Konia, and then the commitment that has been made by the Saudi Fund to bridge the gap, the remaining 64 kilometers of road from Konia to Vonjama. As you're already aware, there's ongoing construction. There's ongoing construction of the road between Vonjama City to the Menikoma border, where Pavel Fort is currently carrying out massive construction. That is an 86-kilometer road, and that road connects neighboring Sierra Leone. It connects Liberia and Lofa County to neighboring Sierra Leone, as was done in the case of Cape Mount to Sierra Leone, also from the Bowater side end. And interestingly, from Zorzor to Yeala connects on the Guinean frontier. So Lofa will be connected not only to Sierra Leone through the powerful construction that stretches between Vonjama to Menikoma, but also between Zorzor to Yeala. It is also going to connect Liberia to the Republic of Guinea, which happens to be our immediate next door neighbor. So road construction, as a matter of fact, remains a high priority on the agenda of the government, and the Minister of Public Works, Minister Giddens, has assured that from all indications, when the groundbreaking takes place, construction works will immediately begin during the course of the dry season. And so he has made that commitment prior to the start of this event that construction works will begin. And of course, as we've witnessed in many instances, by the time the ministry breaks ground, of course, our construction works begin immediately without any delay. We've seen it between Vonjama to Menikoma. We've also seen it between Simple Bridge to Bowater side with the Pavi Fort concession. We've also seen it with the Japanese freeway extension between the Freeport of Monrovia to the Gabriel Toko Bridge, where the Japanese government made good an amount of $18 million to construct a full lane road that is to be elevated beyond the current level to provide 900 millimeter drainage system that absorbs the water immediately when it comes to solve the long-standing challenge of overflowing along that corridor. So we are currently here on the side, similarly in Bon County, dedicating a road and at the same time breaking ground for the construction of another road that is to begin effectively during the dry season. So the President of the Republic of Liberia has arrived, is being prepped up, and the President will soon be in here with us. As soon as the President sits, and of course we will begin the program. What you just listened to, the loud sound of music that has been done by the Armed Forces of Liberia. Of course, the Armed Forces band is here. They are very good, very excellent at their craft. They know how to ply their craft. And so I have been feeling the vibration from the backgrounds, and I would like to give them some huge recognition. So I see representatives from Chico, that built the road. Chico is sitting here, and my understanding is that representatives from the Badia Fund will be here, the Kuwaiti Fund will be here, and all those that made this 81 kilometers a success through strategic financing will also be here to grace this occasion. And we are where we are. We are where we are. So as you may recall, Minister Roland Giddens was one of fierce critics of the past government for the lack of the construction of better roads. And interestingly, based on the knowledge demonstrated during the course of the campaign, and given that he has worked within the sector before, from the President's delivery unit up to becoming Deputy Minister for Administration, President Boakai thought in his wisdom that he would have been the right person to chart the course of affairs. And they gave him this opportunity to become Minister of Public Works. And since Minister Gideon walked into that space, he has changed the narrative and has made road construction not a matter of illusion, but one of reality that the Liberian people have begun to appreciate more and more. With road construction taking place in nearly every part of Liberia, affecting nearly every community. Community roads are being rehabilitated at a very massive scale under the community Gravel Road Initiative Program, CGRIP. That project has been helping communities in Montserrat and Bombay counties, which are pilots, and they will extend to other counties as well. It is intended to create pliability in all communities where culverts are installed to create pathways for cars. And many communities have benefited during last year's dry season. Massive work was done, and this year we go again during the dry season. There will be massive showing of work in every nook and cranny of the Liberian society. So yes, we continue to feel the rhythm from the Armed Forces of Liberia band, and I see the citizens are seated, the chiefs and elders of Bong and Lofa counties, and I see stakeholders, police officers, immigration officers. They are all here. I see senators of Bong and Lofa counties, and I see the Lofa caucus being highly represented. I see Senator Yeala. He's seated, very time conscious. He's here on time, even though the program has not started. I see all the Lofa County lawmakers are here, right on time. And someone may say, apparently because it's happening in that county, so they are here on time. But I think I want to recognize them for being time conscious. I see the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fala. He's seated here, pretty seated. And so, for a fact, the facility where this program is being held was being built by him right after the Lofa Bridge. It's a very nice facility. And so when you're going to Lofa County, and riding on the 81-kilometer road that has been constructed so far, about to be dedicated today, you can make a stop and just have an interaction. So you see, the citizens here are very, very prepared and ready to meet the president and hear what the president has to say, and witness firsthand the exercise that will be carried out by breaking ground for the construction of those two roads I earlier mentioned. And if you are just following, this is not just a groundbreaking ceremony. It is more than that. I mean, this is not just a dedication. The president will be dedicating 81-kilometer of road from Gbarnga, Bong County to Salayea, Lofa County. And in addition to the dedication, he will break grounds for two major roads. From Zorzor to Yeala, which connects Liberia through Lofa County on the Guinean frontier, and then from Konia from Salayea to Konia, from Salayea to Konia. And we've also got a commitment from the Saudi Fund to close up the gap, the remaining 64 kilometers of road from Konia to Vonjama. And then from Vonjama to Menikoma, that connects Liberia on the Sierra Leone frontier, That place is already under construction. It's being constructed on the Pavia Fault concession that was rectified by the legislature and duly signed into law by the President of the Republic of Liberia. A few months ago, on the 23rd of April, we were in Minikoma breaking ground for the construction of that road. The President broke grounds. And then, afterwards, the President moved to Monrovia and the project began. Today, we're here to dedicate this project and we'll go about. So we'll just take you around to have a glimpse of activities that are ongoing, and we'll rejoin you later.
Yeah.